Don't touch my fan, man.
It's your only one.
I've got three, actually. Three fans.
Name them.
The tall one, the small circular one, and the bigger
And Lauren.
circular one. Lauren's not a fan. She's a
Victim.
witness.
She might be a victim.
Did somebody shit?
No, dude.
No.
Did somebody shit?
A while ago, I shit my pants, but like, it's not gonna keep up.
So you did shit?
A while ago.
Your pants.
You have to
while ago.
ask me before you shit in here, man.
Oh, man.
Is there really a...
It's very faint.
There's
but
nothing.
Welcome back to 111.
Yeah.
Welcome back to 111 of Beyond the Pine.
Welcome to
Today, we have a pretty fun story to tell you. And does the quality look different? Or does it look not noticeably different?
because it's the same camera, I think.
Minus $15,000.
So yours was 0.
Mine was free.
How much was that camera?
It was probably like a little over 1,000 for the body, and then the lens was like 800.
I like that. Before we get
12 to
started,
14.
I want to give a quick thanks to our sponsors, Bespoke Post and Untuck It, a new one, and we'll get to thanking them more in depth in a little while.
What if I'm not recording?
Are you?
You continue that. I'm just gonna double check.
How would you... Does it have a red light that comes on?
Rolling. It's rolling.
All right, rolling.
We're rolling. Let's start the
rolling,
podcast.
and hold on. Hold for action. Hold for action.
What's that noise?
Hold for
Air
action.
conditioning, bro.
Action.
Dude, that's so funny. That's... You must be right next to the air conditioning machine, because I am too.
right on
What
the
do you
other side
have
of this
against
wall.
air conditioning, man? Air conditioning gets you cooled down in the summer heat.
He's actually
I have
a big,
nothing against that.
big fan.
Pro air conditioning. Steve's.
Thank you guys for waking me up this
Con.
morning. I
You're
couldn't sleep.
Why? What time do you go to bed?
6?
6 a.m.
Yeah, 6.
Oh no, you're
That's
on
happened to me.
Nick's schedule.
That's happened to me every single night. I usually go to bed at like 2 a.m. and I don't want to do that. I want to go to bed at midnight at the latest. But I've been going to bed at like
Right.
2 a.m. or later, and then I can't fall asleep, and then I can't wake up.
Yeah, I
That's
was
the worst.
watching an Indian horror show on Netflix. It was pretty interesting. It was called Ghoul.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd recommend it. It's not like I went and looked up.
Bless you. God damn it.
Thank you. I went and looked up
Have
a bunch
some
of
respect.
Okay, I went and looked up a bunch of because it involves the Indian political turmoil that's going on. About I don't even remember. It's fun though. A little weird and a little bad, but for the most part, I'd recommend it. You know, honestly, I did just shit my pants again.
Why do I smell it instantly? Or is it just a fool's gold?
Woke up, put on some clothes, immediately stepped out of my door with my vape, took one hit, got attacked by 5 bees.
No
Good.
way.
Yeah,
I mean, fuck.
they smelled the vape juice.
Dude, that brings me back to the time that there were a school of baby bees
Oh,
on
yeah.
one side of the glass door that I was on, and
You weren't there for that.
I don't
on the
think
other
you were there
side-
for that. I was there for that.
I don't remember who was there.
I
at
was
your
there for that. I was at your
apartment
apartment
Yeah, my
complex.
I
We
was
came-
watching you on the other side of the fence.
It was you because you're afraid
Oh
of bees.
no! This is what
there.
happened.
Yeah.
Yes, I was. You were outside, and me and Kip were inside, and we came out of the elevator and went to the door, and the
Yeah.
maintenance guy was like, "There's bees."
I don't
And
remember
then
the
we
maintenance
Wait,
went-
there was a different time with bees too.
Yeah, I'm talking about the one where I hit the glass and then
Oh,
I got
yeah.
stung.
We went outside, and then they were all on the inside, and you like tapped it. One
try to
came
get
out
it.
and went to the back of your neck.
Well, what
Immediately.
happened?
You tried to hit the nervous system.
Dude,
I
I tried
just
to cut
defend
your
myself.
jug.
So what happened
You can't explain it.
was when I saw Steve on the other side of the glass and the bees were on the side
And you
that
didn't see
Steve
the
was
glass.
on.
You ran into the glass.
I thought to myself immediately, as you would, well, I'm going to shake these bees up and have them sting Steve.
Wait, was I on the bee
You
side?
were on the bee side. Yeah, and you didn't see them as I was crouched over going ding, 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 ding.
My worst fear. How could you?
And then you did that, and you realized you couldn't control where they go.
Yeah, I didn't know that they could teleport through a goddamn glass wall. So I hit the glass wall. I'm like, idiot. And then I get fucking stung by a bee on the back of my.
And it was a baby bee,
Yeah, it was pretty big.
which means that they can't control how much venom they release.
Yeah, it was too much. Too
That's
much
why,
goddamn
like,
venom.
being bitten
That's
from,
like me when I come.
Yeah,
Can't
it's a
control how
baby
much venom
cum.
I
Baby
release.
dick, so you can't control.
So it's just
control how
so
many
much.
bees come out.
I mean, it's this big.
That's like a baby snake that's venomous. Like if they bite you,
I don't fuck with
You're
snakes,
fucked.
man. One time when I was in Canada, I was at the lake.
I
and
fucked a snake.
I went into just like a little shed where you keep, oars for a goddamn boat. God damn it. And I went in and picked up a life
Isn't
jacket.
that just called like a
and
boathouse or a boat shed.
I lift up the life jacket and down slides a snake onto my feet.
That's funny.
Onto my bare feet.
That's very funny.
And I shot backwards out of the fucking thing. And I was like, you fucking coward. You fucking coward.
I'm not afraid of bees. I mean, of snakes.
What about bee snakes?
But I think they're actually really cool. But I'd never own one.
No.
not
A
because
bee?
not because I'm afraid of them, but because and anyone that owns a snake out there who's watching this can confirm this. They're weird.
The person
It's
or the
weird to
snake?
own a snake.
I think it's
as a
just
pet.
with animals like that.
Depends on the person. Like if you had a snake, weird. If James had a snake, kind of cool.
Well, I wouldn't have a snake, dude. I'd have a kite.
And it's the same with girls that own horses. You know. Or girls that
I
own
never
horses,
understood the horse
and
thing.
Anyone that owns a snake and
Having a
dudes-
horse?
and they're
Right. I've owned a couple.
I used to
I'm serious.
You've owned
It's just funny that I never understood the horse thing. I've owned a couple.
No, I never understood why it was weird for someone to own horses. I think what you're talking about is horse people.
Well, it's not weird
like
when a guy,
horse
it's not
girls.
weird when a guy owns a horse. I'm
Right, it's
saying-
handsome, isn't
I'm
it?
saying it's weird when it's, so here, check this out.
It's old world.
There's
It's old-timey.
Is it a Venn diagram that has the two
That's
things?
a yeah,
right in
maybe.
the middle. Right in the middle is snakes. Anyone that owns a snake, weird. Girls that own horses, weird. Dudes that own swords, weird.
Oh, I don't know the fuck out of a sword.
Dude, I had a buddy of mine. He's weird in the best way, but we went to Chinatown one time to see what's up.
And he slaughtered about
And
100.
he bought a Lord of the Rings replica dagger. And I'll tell you, that's pretty cool. I also saw on Twitter the other day, speaking of swords, someone I think that we knew who was like tweeted about how they bought a sword, and immediately I got the same thing that you're feeling right now, which is, oh man, that's a bit weird. Buy a sword in private, at least.
None of the three things I mentioned are like, oh fuck that person. It's just like,
No,
oh,
it's-
that's a bit weird.
Those are private, disgusting habits.
Dude, girls that own horses, that's a private, disgusting habit.
Dude, like, for me, like, I would never have a snake because I don't care enough about snakes to have a snake.
Why?
Well, let me tell you why. It just seems like a lot to take care of. A snake.
And it's a disgusting one. At that.
Yeah, or
Probably
like,
a lot less than a dog to take care of a snake.
Oh yeah.
yeah, but you get
true,
so
you're
much
right.
more out of a dog, so it doesn't matter. Like,
Yeah.
you can't be like, "Can you sneak?" And the snake's just like, and gets
That's
in your bed,
bullshit.
gets in bed, kills Lauren in the middle of the night because it accidentally constricts her.
Yeah.
Dude, it's a boa.
It was
It's a
just
reticulated python,
it was
man.
hugging
my
her.
God.
It's an
But that's
anaconda.
bullshit. You can still put peanut butter in your nuts and have a snake lick it off.
Yeah, but the
So
snake
there's a
would-
bunch you can do
The
with a
snake
snake.
would
if
deep
it's a
throat my
baby,
dick
if
and
it's a
balls,
baby,
and
it's
then it
gonna
would
inject
from
you with
my
venom.
dick and balls, it would deep throat my entire body.
And you've never come harder. As it's
Or
swallowing
having-
you up. Oh!
Dude, you know, I started watching all these videos of this fucking guy who owns a bunch of spiders. Like,
I do
Tarantulas.
not
Is this the
fuck
dude
with
that was?
spiders.
Oh, was it recommended to you on YouTube?
I don't know how I got to it, but
I've
he
been watching a lot of
he
spider
has,
videos lately.
and this blew my mind because I was like, how this is done? When you buy spiders, like rare exotic spiders,
Right. Like a silverback.
that's a gorilla.
Gorilla man.
Same thing.
They get mailed to you. Like they ship the spider to
sad.
you.
Telling me when you work
And-
at a fucking post office, you're likely handling spiders from
There
time
could
to
be
time?
spiders in most of those boxes, man.
Damn,
and
dude.
so he does like the unboxing of the spiders, and he takes out this little Tupperware that's inside that's wrapped with like
Oh,
17 layers of foam or napkins and shit like that, and takes it out and opens up the top of it, and
No
the
air?
spider is wrapped like in napkins.
Oh, that's so sad.
And then, I mean, apparently this is the way you do it, and it's like fine for them because like it's
Maybe
like
it
a
was in a
burrow.
hibernation of some sort.
I don't know, but he takes out the thing, and then there's the fucking tarantula, and then he's
Dead
like,
as night.
upside down, no legs, was never a tarantula, it was a dog.
no ass.
Damn it. Yeah, no ass.
But he knew how to use it,
inject
yeah.
venom in it, though.
Barely.
And I was like, this guy's whole life is spiders, man.
Right.
Like, I don't understand.
If you have a spider life, you should reconsider.
That's like-
Spider life.
if you have a spider
It's
life.
like Second Life.
Yeah.
It's a game.
It's like people that play video games. You get lost in the video game becomes your life. But there's a version of that where it's of
Here's why you
spiders.
should own. Here's the one reason you should own a spider, because you're a scientist and you need to figure out
And you study
anti-venom
spiders.
stuff. And you study
That's
spiders.
that's the most humbled version. Yes.
Humbled.
Now, personally,
Yeah, people that own spiders, they're the least humble
they're
people
the
I've
least
ever met.
humbled. So cocky about it too.
You guys want to see my Australian blackback?
Guys, want to see my Velociraptor spider? My vasectomy
Want
spider.
to see my vasectomy?
Here, I'll show you. Here, come here. I'll show you. You have to look really
That's my
close.
vasectomy.
There's the little scar. You see
Got it
that?
done 5 years ago.
Oh, that's not the scar. That's an
there's
ingrown
no
hair.
scar. Dude, I wish I could get a vasectomy, man.
Why?
Why do you think?
Do you still come with a vasectomy?
Yeah, you still come, but there's no juice.
There's no semen?
I don't think it's either there's no semen or there's no power in your semen.
Man,
Like there's no sperm in the semen, so you still
potentially.
come out some
I
shit,
forget.
but it's
think-
just clear.
I was watching an episode of Shameless where this guy gets a vasectomy, and even knowing
What's Shameless?
it's show Jamie was actually on.
Oh
it's
my God,
actually really
right.
interesting.
Right,
It's a great
right.
show. Shot
I heard
really
it's
cool.
good.
And dude, vasectomies look like when you think about it. Oh yeah, I mean it sucks to get, but you just go.
You can get it reversed.
You're done.
Snip, snap.
Snip, snap, snip, snap. Yeah, exactly. Snip, snap, snip, snap. It just looks. It's. I can't believe how intense it would be to get a vasectomy, because they make an incision, and then they fucking root around in there. They root around, snip, snap, and they pull out a nut.
Wait, what do they actually do?
They just cut off.
and tie.
It's
something?
called the what's it called?
varicose.
Seminal varicose or seminal vesicular.
Maybe
It's the area where the sperm is actually made, and it like has a little tube that like puts it where it's supposed to go. So you just cut that tube.
It wouldn't work for me, man, because then I'd have so much buildup that it would just be like the fucking.
You start swollen here.
Yeah,
with
it
cum.
would be like a waterfall, which.
Oh fuck! Just only blood and cum.
It'd be
I hate
it'd be an
saying that.
airtight
That's
door.
gross. Flood
It'd be an
and cum.
airtight door like in a
Sorry.
submarine.
What happens then when your body produces it?
I don't know. Maybe you have to take medicine
Does
so
it
that
internalize it? Just
you just absorb it.
Wait, is this one of those things that we're talking about that we have no idea what we're saying?
yeah, of course. We're asking
Probably,
questions.
man.
We're like, what
literally,
happened?
yeah, right. You guys have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. We're being like, I wonder, like,
We're
is it like
trying to
this?
figure it out
Or
as
is
it
like-
grows.
Yeah, okay,
yeah,
so
and we
let's-
will figure it out.
Who will do the vasectomy right now? I'll do it. Who wants to be vasected?
No.
I'm gonna.
he
James
called.
pointed me
He called
down.
it.
You got it
He
first.
called it.
So I'll vasect you off, and then we'll just check it out and see what happens. Then
yeah.
he'll jerk you off.
Yeah, and I'll place bets.
Right.
So he's gonna test it after you vasect me.
Yeah, I'm gonna vasect you off, and then he's gonna suck you off about 30 times. We want to see what
And
happens.
he's gonna fucking suck you off.
What? What happens? The fucking you is just for fun. The sucking you off is.
And I might even be done after just the fucking. So only I'm gonna come, and there will be semen.
Cumming's fun, isn't it?
Yeah,
Cum
cum
is
is super
fun.
fun.
Cumming's so fun, man.
Yeah.
It's
right.
one of those things that, dude. I think about very often when I was younger how, you'd go through this phase of like jerking off either once a day or multiple times a day for like several weeks, and then you start to feel odd. I know we talked about this briefly, and then you have to stop for a while, and it's almost like an addiction. Do you ever feel
it's
like you're
definitely an
masturbating too
addiction.
much, and you're like, oh fuck, like it wasn't even worth it?
No, because then I think about it, I'm like, this is fucking 20 seconds out of my day.
Yeah, but it affects your psyche, man.
Yeah,
it affects everything.
Oh man, what was I gonna say? It was about masturbating. Shit, I lost it.
Shitting and masturbating? Was it about that?
No, oh, you know what it was?
Self-blunking?
Last week I talked about how I'll be on the verge of cream pieing, and
With who?
Sorry, not cream pieing, just coming. And
Okay.
so I'll
Cream pieing
come,
yourself.
I'll come and I'll keep hands off approach, laissez-faire, baby. And
You don't touch it and you let it just fucking...
we talked about this. Man.
That's so strange.
Yeah, it's not strange.
I guess I'll try it.
And then so
Dude, but then it's gonna go
so
everywhere.
So I let all the cum hit my stomach.
Oh, man.
And after I finish, rubbing it around and no,
Tasting it.
about 10 seconds later, maybe even 5, I'll go and then have another.
Did the first one feel as good as
It doesn't feel as good as a normal one.
So then does the
but the
second
second
one
one feels better.
better than the first one
Now,
would have felt?
here's what I want to say.
Or just better than the first one?
No, it feels better than in general.
Wow, good
Yeah.
for you.
Thank you.
Good for you.
Someone
Chiv, wow.
someone in the comments was like, "Oh, I didn't know Steve was into ruined orgasms." That's I guess what it's called. I don't look at it that way.
Wow.
I
I
don't.
call it a triple double.
It's enhancing it.
I call it 2 just okay orgasms make 1 great one.
Yeah, but it really is. It's changed a lot about my life.
I don't think that helps the incel in you to do that. I think that
Yeah, because it's too good.
you're feeding yourself cum and incel fuel.
Oh, I'm not eating it.
Says who?
Well, I guarantee you, I'm not.
You can never be
Snorting
so sure.
it still counts as ingesting it, dude.
Snorting it.
I want to
Yeah.
get high.
on your own supply.
Come and get high with Steve. This other podcast.
Steve's actually not on that one. It's just me and Kib. But anyways,
We jerk off.
I want to say thank you to our sponsor,
Thank you, sponsors.
Bespoke Post. This fall, start a new monthly routine that'll upgrade your life and style with a box of awesome from Bespoke Post. Bespoke Post sends guys only the best stuff every month. So whether you're looking to craft your own hard cider or toast perfectly aged fall cocktails, Box of Awesome has you covered. From style and grooming goods to barware, cooking tools, and outdoor gear, Box of Awesome has carefully built collections for every part of your life. Let's check out this box right here.
Let's check out this box.
Paul Mitchell. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
This is actually amazing shampoo and
I
conditioner.
don't have any hair. Face wash. Can I have this?
Straight razor.
Can I have the face wash?
Yeah, you need that. To get started, just take the quiz at boxofawesome.com and your answers will help them pick the right box of awesome for you. They release new boxes every single month across a ton of different categories. It's completely free to sign up and you can skip a month or cancel anytime. Each box, such as this fine one right in front of you, costs only $45 but has over $70 worth of goods inside. So you go to boxofawesome.com and you enter promo code PINE for 20% off your first box. Thank you so much, Bespoke Post. We appreciate you, everything about you, every single day, every minute.
Seriously, Bespoke Post, you kill it. Been with us for a long time. Keep the lights on, and we appreciate you. And we want all of you to go get your very own Bespoke Post box because it's worth it for you.
Thanks, Bespoke Post. Hey, I just want to say, next week we should record at my house because my room is soundproof now.
Oh, yeah.
And it's acoustically treated, and I got more sound foam today, so it's
right.
going to sound amazing. And there's...
Depending on how it's going to look, because I don't know. People did like the bed thing, but I think what we'll do...
I don't like the bed anymore.
Oh, yeah, that's true. The
I
bed's
think
kind
if
of
we
annoying.
made the bed thing more on purpose cool, we'd have to buy some shit. It could be cool.
Yeah.
Or we can... I mean, we got probably
Yeah,
gonna
you
buy
know,
shit
fuck it,
anyways.
everything's here. We'll see. We'll see. You know, we'll
Yeah.
talk about it. Yeah.
We're going to do an
What happened to your
upgrade.
foot?
Oh, dude, this was the worst thing. This happened last night, and it was so
You
fucking
didn't get
painful.
poked,
Go ahead,
did
show.
you?
Way worse.
Show the
You got
camera.
poked?
So Odie has this Nylabone dinosaur, and he's chewed it up, and it already had a ton of spikes because it was like a Spikosaurus of some sort. And it was just on our carpet, so
Show the camera.
very hidden.
Without the Band-Aids.
Nah.
Okay.
I have cookies in my hand,
Right.
and I'm kind of like going back
'Cause
to the
that's you,
couch,
yeah.
and
Because you're excited
all
about
my
the cookies.
weight
Yeah,
goes
it's
on
very-
it, and
I
it's
get
like
it.
this tall. So a lot of 170 pounds of pressure, and I must have like walked, and it just shredded the bottom of my foot, and I was like,
Did you pass out?
almost. Had to lie down. Cookies, I threw them up in the air. I shredded my goddamn foot, and it was so painful. And I was so mad at Odie, even though he has no idea what he's done. And I was like, please, Sammy Joe, this can never happen again. He's not allowed to have any of his toys ever on the carpet, ever. I
Or
can't
just
step
make
on
sure
this
that they're
again.
like sweet toys. You know,
Yeah,
like little
true.
squishy toys. Like whenever I step on a Winnie or Littlefoot toy, it's
Squishy.
You know.
Yeah, and he's got those, but he also has these hard-ass fucking Nile
Also,
bones.
here's the thing: you're gonna encounter this problem no matter what in life,
know.
and you
Every day.
specifically, because I've never seen someone with less foot awareness of where they're stepping than you.
That's so not true. I'm
No,
extremely
no, no, no,
aware
no.
with
Even
my
you
feet.
should admit this.
Foot awareness?
No, no, no. Because James,
I
and
bump.
you
I
can
think I
even-
bump into things with my hips rather
No,
than
no,
my
no.
feet.
You can back me up on this because there's never been anyone that steps on anything as much as you that doesn't notice things are around his feet.
No,
Anywhere.
dude, you're talking about your messy ass
I'm not just
bedroom.
talking about there. I'm talking about
when you have
I'm talking about when we walk anywhere, when we do anything. Now it's so weird because you have amazing balance because you were a skater for most of your life.
still am, baby.
Cool. But there's something about
I
maybe
can't think of anything that he's stepped on.
Right. The only time I know
Well, you guys
around
don't really hang out.
around you, around you, I've stepped on so much shit in the SB7 offices around your desk when you have shit everywhere.
Well, I lay my
And
little
dude,
traps.
Your reason when someone like if all of these things are around Steve like this, and you're like you need to get over here, and then you bump something, and you go, oh, Steve's like you idiot. There's shit. There's dominoes all over your fucking desk, man.
it's a
And your
sign
floor.
of respect
What is?
to make it past my little obstacle course, and you haven't ever, man.
And what sign of respect do you show?
You're right. None. I'm
dude, but you're not
pretty
wrong.
bad about that, I admit.
I find myself bumping into things now and again. It's mostly around you when you're with your messes.
I don't remember the last time I bumped into something. Granted, I don't get up much. So that's
I always
why.
bump my
That's
dick
true.
on shit.
Yeah,
It's huge, dude.
It's hard when he's hanging low.
Yeah.
James hangs fruit usually when he walks around my place. He'll come over, pants down,
Hangs fruit?
hanging fruit. Yeah.
Hey, I ordered
Balls
more
out.
undies, baby, and some artist clothes.
No shit. What'd you get?
I got some cool shirts. That's about it. And
Nice.
some underwear.
Good shit.
And dude, I've been on the hunt for a pillow that can plug into the wall. That's a cooling pillow.
Oh, dude, you're
If
gonna
that-
die in your sleep.
If that, yeah, but
You're gonna catch fire and just fucking die.
if those exist, because all I can find online are these expensive like gel pillows that aren't actually. I mean, I'm sure it's colder than a normal pillow, but I'm so sick of not getting the right amount of sleep because
Your pillow gets
I'm not
hot.
cold enough.
Put your air conditioner on.
I have that portable air conditioner. We have the air conditioner going, but I think I have like a thyroid issue because my mom has a thyroid issue, and it
Right.
just makes you really hot all the time. And I'm always just like so warm, and I don't know why. So I just want like a blanket that's automatically cooled and a pillow that's just automatically cooled. But I don't want some fucking gel shit. I want something that's
Dude,
an air conditioned
You're
pillow.
a fucking robot. That's what it is.
I'm overheating, man.
You're a fucking robot, man. You want a pillow you can plug into the wall and a blanket you can fucking plug into your
And a
computer.
blanket you can fucking plug into your computer.
You can plug in your computer and play songs out of.
They have to. There has to be a pillow that's not some gel pillow or something that doesn't plug into the wall. There has to be an air.
Little fans.
Oh fuck that! No, there has to be like some the way. No, because I guess you would need like Freon or something in your pillow because there's.
Yeah, I feel like heating something is different than cooling something.
Yeah.
Electronically, because
Damn.
Put a
if to
fan
heat
on
something,
you.
it just runs a current through it.
Like
I don't
a
like
fan right
I
beside
don't
your
like
face.
having a fan by me because
Too cold.
I'll wake up and I'm so dried out from all the air that's just getting blown.
Yeah,
into my-
Plus,
dude,
like,
I hate that
like the fan that we have in our room, it's on like every night because I also like a little bit of white noise when I sleep.
Oh, yeah.
and
because you have tinnitus.
probably, but like the buildup of dust that's on the fan after a amount of time,
Yeah,
like it,
so gross.
It just circulates that dust around, so you can wake up with like stuffy nose and shit because you have like allergies.
That's why what I've done is I've connected a 2x2 HEPA filter to the back of my box fan
To the back of my boxers.
so that it's constantly filtering the air.
Oh, that's a good idea. I want to get an ionization thing. Is that what that is?
Ionizer. No, ionizers are bad.
Mine has an ionizer.
If you have carpets, ionizers are bad because it makes all the shit in the air go down onto the floor.
Mine's all wood.
Then you're good.
Yeah.
But it'll go on your bed. And your bed's most of your floor.
And
so
ionizer's bad?
it's not bad. It's good if you don't have carpets because it makes all the dust and allergens and stuff in the air fall to the ground. And so it'll
Huh.
like, yeah,
So
something like that. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's how it works.
that's interesting. So
I can't
what
confirm
filters
nor deny
what
that.
filters
Right.
would be necessary for a room
A
to make
HEPA
it as
filter.
clean as possible?
A HEPA filter
HEPA filter?
with the most small. I forget. There's a measurement.
But isn't that just for allergies?
It's everything. It purifies the air.
It's better than an ionizer?
They accomplish the same thing, but I prefer HEPA filters because they filter it for people who need the fucking air to be clean for their health. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Same
That's
with
interesting.
ionizers, but
yeah, because I'm
filters
so
are great.
curious what these fires around us put in the air.
Tons
yeah,
of
dude.
bullshit.
Because that's got to be unhealthy.
Carbon monoxide.
And also just Los Angeles air in general, pretty bad.
Yeah.
All the cars.
We literally have those. We have a HEPA filter in our fucking, like the what's the fan like the AC and home AC. What's that shit
Central
called?
air?
Central air.
Oh, yeah.
Like our machine's right by our door, and there was just already one there when we moved in, but there's a fucking HEPA filter jimmied in there. So it's filtering all this air is being filtered too, and you can put them in there. I bought these
You can put it on the vent?
charcoal. Yeah, they're like this big, and you unscrew that, plop it in there, so the air that comes through is filtered.
Dude, that's so interesting. I want to have like
So
the
much easier for
cleanest,
breathing.
best feeling room.
Oh, it's wonderful. It's energizing.
That sounds amazing, dude. Yeah, even just putting little bits of sound foam in my room because you saw it when you came over to get the secret
I don't know if
sauce.
I looked.
Oh well, if you did, you would have noticed. It's looking dope. Like all the soundproofing, I'm treating it acoustically, and I put a little thing under my door that
Oh yeah, I saw that.
yeah.
Oh, you
Is
got
that-
the door thing?
Yeah.
Nice.
So it's pretty exciting stuff.
Yeah, you're gonna want a HEPA filter in there because that air is just gonna recirculate your air.
For like acoustically treating it, do you have to focus more on like the big open spots or like up in the corners?
There are like little setup videos or pictures I saw online that show exactly what you need. It depends on the kind of speaker, but most speakers you're gonna wanna. This room's pretty small, so you're not gonna be able to move your desk back, and you're gonna be stuck in that corner, which is fine. But you're supposed to have bass catchers or whatever it's fucking called, like one right there, one right here, and then I put sound foam behind both of the speakers because mine have bass frequencies that will come out the back and reverberate really shitty. So I don't know if yours does that, but you're not going to want to block that window. And then you might be able to put a little bit of sound foam behind there. And then I put a sound foam thing on the top because the sound would go up and then bounce around. And then all I have to do is the back side now. So I need stuff to, but you're not supposed to, I guess, soundproof everything in the room. You want to hit specific points, but it's different for every room. Like you have to, it's a science, and it's a science that I barely know anything about. And you need to research it in order to figure out exactly how to treat a room acoustically because it's difficult.
Okay, I won't listen to what you say.
Yeah, that's exactly
Thank you.
right. That's exactly right. That's how I feel about.
Do you know a lot about
scenario.
sound treating?
Yeah,
a room?
pretty much just about the same as you do. Like you want the
So nothing.
the side, the ones on the side at ear level. You know, since your room is pretty like square and it should be pretty easy. Like you'll probably want corners because your sound is traveling since it's smaller, probably to hit all of the walls.
Your best bet
You know what I mean?
would be to switch setups with Lauren and have your setup right there because then you can
then you
put,
put sound
you
there.
can put sound foam on the door on the backside and
wanna do
sound foam on
that.
the yeah
Or on this wall.
Yeah, if you put it on this wall, dude.
I got posters.
Yeah, it's probably not going to work because of the posters.
Dude, I forgot you still have that dope ass desk. Cool.
So dope. Dopey.
Yeah,
I can
you-
show you my setup. I got a new setup now.
Check
Oh yeah, it's beautiful. A very sweet setup.
Cozy.
Dope.
I probably shouldn't be spending money right now.
No, save. Save.
I also realized something truly terrible.
What happened?
It's something.
Oh.
It's something. No, not that. Something that I will only tell you guys. But it's something that I thought was coming, but turns out it had already came, and it was much less than I thought, and I didn't
Oh.
realize it. So
I thought you already knew that. I thought I already knew that too. I thought we already knew that.
Apparently, I was the only one that didn't know that then.
Huh.
Well.
I thought we
But
talked about it.
the bad news that I will talk about is there's a reason we're using a different camera today.
Continue while I check if it's recording.
Well, wouldn't it make the beep noise?
We're dead.
Yeah. So Kib came over to my house. This must have been what, 2 days ago?
Yeah, 2 days ago.
And we were, just working on some bullshit.
Going
and
to
we
the Guitar Center?
Wanted to go out and do some fun stuff, get some stuff from Guitar Center, yeah. And went out to my car. We're about to drive off. Suddenly,
No. First, when you got in the car, you looked over
Oh,
to
yeah.
your right to put your phone thing there. And he's got this little attachment to put his, like, a car phone thing, but it's magnet, and it wasn't there. And he was just like, where is it? And I was like, I don't know. We looked on the ground, wasn't there. You backed up, and you're like, what the fuck? Continue.
I was like, what the fuck? That's
shit.
that's the way I say things.
Yeah, that's how he said it.
And because my back door was slightly ajar.
Uh-huh.
And I was
By,
getting,
like, about
I was
this
getting the
much.
beeping noise. I was like, why is my car beeping? Do I have my seatbelt on? And then I looked in the back. The back right door was slightly ajar. So I was like, did I leave that fucking ajar the whole night? So I stopped the car, get outside, close the door, and then I noticed the other door in the back is also slightly ajar.
Oh, they were both
they
open?
were both slightly ajar.
Oh,
Now-
I didn't know that.
Now, I start thinking, my God, I leave the camera and the tripod and a lot of bullshit in my car. A, because I don't feel like putting it in my house, all the bullshit, because most of it's like, I don't really care anyway. I was going to sell it. But the camera I leave in my car because what's the point of taking it inside when
We come
I
over
just
here.
bring it over to James's
Yeah.
house.
No, you should just put it inside though.
I've never had a thing like that happen before
Yeah.
or known anybody that's happened to.
Well, my car got broken into.
Oh, right. Well, I guess
And
I
stolen.
figured, like, it's a Porsche. It'll give me an alarm or
Right.
something, and I'll run out. But the camera was gone. The tripod was gone. Everything was gone that was important in that car. And a phone that I
An
had
iPhone.
that I used for Pokemon Go like a year ago was gone, but I didn't think about that at first. And then so I'm a little bit upset because that's a lot of money that just
Also, before
Went
you
down
got
the
in the
drain.
car while we were in there, you're like, you went to the bathroom, and then you're like, did you just use my Venmo? That was
Oh,
also
yeah.
a little nugget of information.
dude.
Little clues.
that was
Did you just
intense.
try to use my Venmo?
That should have been the
Or did you
first
change
time.
my Venmo password? And I was like, no, I didn't change your
No,
fucking
no.
Venmo
I just
password. tried to log in or
Yeah.
something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, as if I would just try to fucking steal your money while you went to the bathroom two steps away.
There was nothing that I could. I'm not a smart guy, so
No, I would have thought the same thing. I would've
at
been
that
like,
point,
"What
I'm
the-"
realizing, oh, this has all gone downhill very fast. I am out probably about 20 grand. Like this is cumulative. From
Prime
everything-
lens was
everything
on
that-
it?
Oh yeah, the prime lens, dude. The 24 millimeter CNE prime lens is done.
And
So
we're in the car, and we're kind of figuring all this out together as it's happening
dude, you were
too.
freaking out.
It's a huge thing.
It is, but it's when it comes down to it, it's material possessions,
Right.
And
And I was even saying like, well, what if you only had like $2,000 in your bank account and this happened to you? Like that's like I'm always on that level of like being afraid of things happening. Like, oh my God, if that happened, I'd be. I mean, I get that it's just material things and it's whatever, but like that's so much. That's like if your car got stolen. Like $20,000 is like a car. My car's worth 30. So if my car got stolen, I wouldn't be like, it's just material possessions. I'd be like, what the fuck?
yeah,
You know?
I know. It's just
20 grand.
I feel like I've had these moments in my life where I've freaked out like that, and it's just it doesn't help the situation. It's hard to not freak out, but it doesn't.
You're right. If
It feels
anything,
better just
you
to
handled
like,
it better.
calmly figure out exactly what to do. So I didn't go to the police right away because I was thinking like, what could they possibly do?
We go to a diner and as we're
No,
trying
we
to.
didn't.
Yeah, we did.
We went to Guitar Center.
We went. Didn't we go to a diner to
No.
get coffee? Yeah, we did. Yes, we did. We went to
What
get
diner?
food. We went to get food. That bakery. And I got a shitty sandwich and I picked it all apart. And you were figuring it out. You're like, because I was like, he's gonna have all
What
your passwords.
diner?
A bakery or some shit. Cafe. Coffee.
Did we?
I got us coffee. I had chips, and then you're like, those
Oh
chips are
shit!
stinky.
What was that?
I don't know. Some bakery near here, probably.
Oh, I don't remember.
But we were sitting there, and I was telling you because it wasn't the first thing that came to your mind. I was like, they have all your information, everything. They can log into your bank. They can log into this.
well, I didn't even. Yeah, that was when we figured out they had the phone because how did we figure out they had that phone?
I was like, that's why your Venmo thing. I was like, dude.
oh
I
yeah,
was
and
like,
then
they're
that's when
fucking
I was
logging
like,
into your
oh my
Venmo
god, I had
shit.
that phone in this car.
Yeah.
I
was like,
which I
was
didn't
your
even
phone
realize
there?
still fucking worked, which is a
charged
bummer.
it up.
But it doesn't have like any service or anything. They would have to connect it to Wi-Fi.
And then I was like, fine, friends them. We'll go and beat the shit out of them.
But they turned Find Friends off and they changed the Find thing. So I couldn't figure out where they were. So I just figured it was done for. A big lesson to not leave shit in my car, which was stupid to begin with. But so we went to Guitar Center, had some fun. Came back. Didn't really feel like working on music, but we fucked around and just put up some foam and shit. Then later, I don't remember if it was later that night. Yeah, it was later that night. I get a notification. It's an Uber notification that
It's on.
someone had ordered an Uber using my account, Alfredo Suptic, which was my name on Uber because I never changed it after we did that one video. And they were getting dropped off about 15 minutes away.
Oof.
So this is it.
It's fucking on.
I get in my car and I call the Uber driver before he picks them up, and I say, "Hey, this is going to sound strange, but I will give you $500. I said that afterwards. If the people that you're about to pick up have stolen about $20,000 worth of property from me, and if it's possible, can you take a picture of them or make the ride last a little bit longer than it needs to because I need to get there and then have time to call the police in the meantime?" So he was like, "I don't want to get involved with this." And I'm like, "You coward." But eventually I talked to him and I was like, "I will give you $500 if you please you don't have to do anything that's out of the ordinary. I just need you to help me out just a little bit." And I thought he was going to.
Stop bothering me.
Yeah, I call him. I don't remember why I called him while he was on the trip, but I think it was to let him know that I called the police or something. There was a reason I called him, but I don't remember. So he sends me an Uber message that says, after I called him, it says, "I'm on my way." But he says that to me, and I'm thinking, why would you fucking message me on the Uber app? They probably have the app open and they're able to see that. You fucking idiot. So I called the police. They said, we'll ask about a patrol car in that area. We recommend not, going to where it is because we don't know the situation or if they're armed or anything. And I'm like, I understand. I'm not going to do that. I was going to watch from afar and take a picture because it's 3 guys. But I learned that later. So I'm driving, and I finish calling the police, and I notice after he sends that message, they start driving a different way, and somewhere that's not their end location, and they drive for about 10 more minutes, and I should have just gone and followed that Uber, but I went to the drop-off location because I'm like, I'm sure they'll
Maybe it's
come
their
around.
home or some shit. Like you were thinking.
Well, originally they were going to get dropped off at a Ralph's or no, dude, they were going to get dropped off at the grocery store that was by our old Van Nuys office.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah.
Classic Van Nuys.
Yeah, right. But they ended up getting dropped off in Panorama City in
Of
like
course.
on like the worst street.
Of
Though
course.
I've definitely been down that street before, and it looks like it might be the street that they shot. What was that movie with Denzel Washington and Ethan Hawke?
Training Day.
Training Day. It looks like
This
literally
street at the end?
Yeah, I'm not even kidding.
Like a big ass
Damn.
cul-de-sac.
Well, it wasn't a cul-de-sac. It was like, it literally looked like those same exact apartments. I thought that might be where they shot it because it looked so similar. But I contacted the Uber driver afterwards. I was like, "Did you get a picture?" He's like, "No, they were watching me the whole time." And I was like, "Did you get a name or anything?" He's like, "Yeah." He said his name was Alfredo. I'm like, "You dumbass! That's the name." I didn't say that, but I should put out the dash cam footage because it recorded everything I was saying.
Oh, dude,
And-
that's good. If that could go in this fucking vlog.
Yeah, I should.
This
I'll,
vlog.
I'll get it from my car, and I'll put it. Or I don't know if you're allowed to record someone without them knowing and release that. So
He's not going to give a shit.
so that might no, because it's California law that you
Oh,
can't
just
you can't do
legally.
that. So any lawyers out there, let me know in the comments.
No, I think you
What
know
if you-
that it's not okay.
Yeah.
What if you?
So I can't do
what
that.
if you fuck with his voice? Like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I guess,
That'd be dope.
Yeah. If I fuck with his voice, then
And you don't say who he is.
who it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he was like, "Do not get me involved in this. I do not want to be a part of this." And the whole time I was just
Well, you're
saying-
involved, dude.
This was
You're
all
just
riding on
involved,
you.
dude. You don't get to just be removed. I don't want to be involved in it. I want my camera
You're
back.
like Jamie Foxx in Collateral, and I'm Tom Cruise, bitch.
Oh, fine.
I was thinking more along the lines of No Country for Old Men when Josh Brolin's driving outside the motel and he's like, "I don't want to be involved in this." He's like, "Well, you already are involved."
Did you say that? Well, you're already.
No, I was like,
involved.
I don't remember what I said, but I'll put the dash cam footage out because I'm sure it's funny.
Fuck yeah.
But it wasn't like I didn't do anything mean, even though I felt.
You just-
dude,
Yeah,
I
you
was
feel it, but at the same
racial
time, you're like,
slurs
well,
and
this guy doesn't
this
fucking
guy's
know me.
doing his
What's he
job.
gonna?
He's just
He doesn't want to screw himself over or
yeah.
anything.
So I figured there's really nothing I can do. I might as well just cave and go get a police report made. So I did that.
Pussy.
Yeah, I know. Ugh.
Yeah, dude, you're a big pussy.
So I'm still waiting on a call from a detective.
kidding.
They said they were going to call me either yesterday or the day before, but to no avail. No call yet.
Because what are they gonna do? Do they have
I don't know.
any
I don't know what
information?
they can do for situations like this. I don't know
Well,
what anyone's
did they
supposed to
get
do.
picked up from their home, or where did they get picked up
So
from?
I looked on Google Maps where they got picked up, and it looks like it is a residential area. But I looked on a website that says who is everyone that lives in these homes, and there's not 3 dudes or even
It might not
one
be
dude. It's like
listed.
it's a bunch of older Armenian people that live in these places around there, and
I mean, still, that's nothing. If you don't have the address of exactly where, you know what I mean, like the
oh,
building.
also when I was making the police report, I asked for any description of the guys, and the Uber driver's like, "It was 3 black guys," and I'm like, "Fucking come on, man!"
Perfect.
And then
We'll get
I think in
'em.
the dash cam footage, I'm after I hang up, I'm like, "Are you fucking kidding me? Three black guys. Thanks, man." And so the police, when I was doing the report, they were like, "Do you have any description at all of the people?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, the Uber driver was, said it was 3 black guys," and then because I said that as a joke, knowing that it's not helpful information, but it's
Yeah.
just kind of funny. The guy doing the police report was like,
Time to eat.
"Time to eat, James." The guy doing the police report was like, "I'm sorry, sir, we can't put that in the police report because well, we don't know if the phone was like passed off to someone else." And I'm just thinking, I'm like, fuck.
Well,
now you think I'm racist? I assure you, I meant that jovially. And also, I hate ever telling anybody what I do for a living. Most of the time, it's fine. But he asked me because he was writing down information. What's your job? And I was like, online content media.
Well, you're just a podcaster now,
maker.
baby.
Yeah, right. And then I was like, but it's not not like porn or anything. And it was such an awkward thing to say. And he's like, well, no, I didn't think that. And I'm like,
Sure you did.
play with me, man. You know?
Wow, I thought for a minute, looking at you, that guy's a porn star.
Over the phone,
Yeah.
looking at you, man.
No, it wasn't over the phone. I went to the Van Nuys police station because that was the one I was closest to. He's like, why didn't you go to the West Valley police station? And I was like, oh, I don't know how this works.
Yeah, you have to go to the police station of where the crime happened.
No, you
Know
don't.
that now.
You should. Yeah,
you
you're
don't.
supposed to. You're
Yeah, you
supposed
do.
to.
You're supposed to.
You're supposed to.
I had no idea.
When it happened with Sammy Joe, the hit and run, they literally said, you have to go here. And we're like, you can't just help us fucking write up a report or something?
The guy
They did, but they said you're
they-
supposed to go here. You're
Yeah.
like, it's not our spot. We don't have people patrol that area. It's completely out of our jurisdiction. But
Yeah. I was like, well, can't you extradite them? But
can you ostracize me?
so that was the last.
Can you exercise me?
That was the last notable thing that happened. I ended up just.
Crazy.
I wanted to keep all my accounts opened because I wanted them to use
To
it
try
so
to
I could
track
try
them
to
in
track
some
them.
way.
But then I was like, I'm probably never going to see this shit again. So I just took all the payment information off all my stuff and changed all the passwords and everything. So that's where I'm at with that now. It was a little bit of a bummer because I wanted to shoot a music video.
Such
but-
a shame.
It's a bummer, man. It's not a little bit of a bummer. It's a bummer.
Yeah,
You
it's
can
a,
use
it's a
this.
bummer.
It's very good.
Yeah, I believe you.
I mean, this is just a wide 24. Like, there's nothing showing any cinematic, capabilities in this shot. But
No, I think that could probably work. Honestly, it's and it would be easy to stabilize it too. Which is-
totally, it's got incredible stabilization. That's why I got this thing. Like,
Yeah.
even walking around, it's nuts.
yeah, let's do it sometime.
That's a crazy
yeah.
story, Steve. I have an even crazier story.
Are you about to read a sponsor?
We have a brand new sponsor.
While you're reading this, I'm gonna go get some water.
Thank you so much, Untuck It, for sponsoring Beyond the Pine. We appreciate you so much. Do you ever wonder why traditional button-ups look so long and baggy?
I've been wondering that forever.
Yeah, well, I'm going to tell you. It's because they were never meant to be worn that way.
Gosh dang it.
Untuck It shirts were specifically designed to be worn untucked. Untuck It is the brand you've been looking for. It's the original untucked shirt, a modern solution to an old problem, with no tucking or tailoring required. No matter your size or shape, their shirts are the perfect untucked length.
Even Steve's shape?
Maybe. So I just put in an order for some great shirts from Untuck It. I got a white long sleeve and a white short sleeve. They're t-shirts, and it's made with a super soft material, and they're very comfortable. And Steve put in an order for a nice button-up flannel. So we're really excited to get that, and we'll show you off.
I would also like to be
Next
involved
time.
in receiving goodies from
You
sponsors.
didn't respond to me for a long time, for like several days. The cool thing about Untuck It service is that you can try it on in person at one of Untuck It's 50 stores, or go to untuckit.com to get started. They even offer free shipping and returns on all orders in the U.S. And you can save 20% on your first order by using code PINE at checkout. Untuckit.com, promo code PINE.
Woo!
You can get 20% off with our promo code, and definitely try them out. We're really excited to get, well, Steve and I are really excited to get our shirts. Kid missed out.
I'm excited for new flannels because all mine smell.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So thank you so much, Untuckit, for sponsoring Beyond the Pine. We appreciate you, and we'll see you next time.
Next time on Tuck It, just send me
that
stuff.
was for Untuckit, though. We'll see them next time. Not the podcast isn't over, I don't think.
Yeah, this is the last episode.
What time are we at?
49 minutes.
Yeah, I wish I could say this was a landmark episode, but
It's not.
I mean, it's a precursor.
It's the
it is.
penultimate.
It's getting there, dude. I'm feeling next week. If we can get a special guest on.
Dude, I have a list.
Do
I'm
you?
serious? Yeah, I have
There's
a
one
list.
person on it.
Grace Helbig.
She would never do that.
Yeah, she would. She owes us one, boys.
Ask. No.
All three of us
We owe
can-
No,
her.
you're
No,
right.
She
she
did the
owes
Cecilia music video.
us. Yeah, but then we, in several occasions, went on her podcast. So now
Because
she owes us.
because we introduced her to Elliot Morgan.
Right.
100%.
Oh my God.
How did they?
This is
did they
crazy.
did they meet through us or no?
No.
I'm just so used to
probably just
matching
met.
people.
But
up.
you know what? It's possible that
It's possible.
she was more aware of him.
I can't
through
wait.
Our friend group.
I can't wait to find out how they actually met. They've actually been like on and off for years.
way before we knew Elliot.
I'd really like to know if we were responsible for their
Yeah.
getting together.
I'm
'Cause
usually a big
I'm
matchmaker. What are you saying?
No. I'm the matchmaker.
We got nominated for a streamy.
Dude, I'm a big matchmaker. I really am. I don't know how it happens.
Dude,
like,
you matched one person. Me.
no, there was another person.
And I wouldn't even say you matched
Bruce
us.
and Autumn.
Actually, you did match us. Bruce and Autumn. You matched them?
Yes.
Stop fucking around with the face wash. You're being bad. What the hell are you doing?
Dude, this is the one I was gonna take. Come on, man.
Move that box, man. I don't want to touch it.
Sabotage. Eat my
I just like I
ass.
heard a. Can you just put it on
Rubbing, I was like-
I heard like this like squeaking rubbing, and I was the fuck, and Kip's just like
Dude, it was pissing me off without
he's
even
just
knowing what it
Hey,
was.
man.
foot jobbing a
I
bottle
don't
of
give
lotion.
a shit.
Is that like antsiness?
Stop
You do
grabbing
that?
your balls,
I'm
dude.
not grabbing
You're
them.
pitching a ball right at me, man.
Dude, it's like squeezing a
Fuck.
grape.
I'm not grabbing them. I'm popping them.
Oh. Come on, dude. Fucking stop. Get it off.
Oh, you just
Get
want
it
to
off.
touch him, you little bitch. Touch
I
him,
don't.
then. If you want
I
to touch him,
don't.
touch
I just-
him
it's
then,
gross,
Hey,
man.
dude, you don't have to make up any excuses. If you want to touch
I don't
him,
want to touch your
him.
balls. I really don't.
Jesus,
I swear.
dude.
I promise you I don't.
I'm
Would
going to
you?
put one inside me.
wouldn't.
Hang on. Up inside.
I remember I asked you guys about this before, and only James responded. But you've never had an experience like after you come,
No.
your balls go back up inside,
Never.
No, not coming.
or maybe not coming. I don't know where it is, but the balls will.
You were
will go
pretty
up.
fucking confident about it being after coming. So now you've realized that that's not a normal thing for other people, and you've taken yourself out of that equation.
Well, I'm trying to remember the exact time like your balls go back up.
It'll happen to me if I
Don't
have
say
to.
it like it's normal and everyone's saying.
I
I'm
have
trying to
to
remember
ta-
the time when everyone's balls go back up
It's a
inside
real
themselves.
thing, dude.
If I have to take a
for
really
me,
bad
man.
shit or something,
I'm gonna
or
look
like
it
I
up.
feel like I've
Look
drank
it
a lot
up.
of coffee and vaped a lot, so I have a lot of nicotine and caffeine,
Yeah.
and it makes like my blood more constricted, then my balls might go up, and then I have to take a shit.
Receding testicles.
One sec. While you
That
look,
sounds like a condition.
while
not
you
like a
look
just thing that
right,
might
while you
happen.
look up when do my balls go up inside me? I'm gonna look up. Is it normal that my balls don't go up inside me randomly?
When
And
the,
I think mine will be
dude,
like, yep.
no way is this what it's called. When the cream master muscle contracts.
The cream
Dude, they
master.
call me the cream master. It pulls the,
The Korean
testicle up
master.
toward the body. If the cream master reflex is strong enough, it can result in retractile testicle, pulling the testicle out of the scrotum and up into the groin.
Well, I don't have a cream
this doesn't
master
say-
then. I'm my own master.
Maybe it's just like being
my
double
cream.
jointed.
With your nuts, dude.
Yeah,
You're
I'm
not
double-
nut
I'm
jointed, double nut
double-nutted.
jointed. Dude, that's crazy. I can't believe your
each of
nuts
my
do that.
testicles are like a zygote.
An overactive
So
Mine
they
are
muscle,
split,
independent.
they
Mine do-
duplicate.
Mine are independent. They all kind of do whatever.
All
an
of them?
overactive muscle causes a testicle to become a retractile testicle. The cremaster muscle is a thin pouch-like muscle in which a testicle rests. When the cremaster muscle contracts, it pulls the testicle up toward the body. The main purpose of the cremaster muscle is to control the temperature of the testicle. So once again, it's probably a thyroid issue because my body's just
I was
too
gonna
damn
say,
hot.
what that just described, which is a normal biological thing, is where they go closer. Your nuts become smaller and tighter
Oh.
to get closer to the body to get warmth. And as they get too hot, they get saggier and droopier to get away from the body.
But this is saying
that's
if you
an
have a muscle
entirely
contract-
different
yeah,
issue.
this is saying if you
going
have a-
up into your fucking.
Well, no, this
goddamn.
explained it also. It said
You just fucking nailed that, dude.
But also, no,
you,
none of
man.
you guys are nailing it because this said when the muscle contracts too much, it will go up into your groin. That is what has happened.
So you have an issue with your cream master.
well, I noticed because, I have an issue with
He's
my
got a
you did
defective
nail that.
cream master.
You nailed that.
clearly, I have an issue with my cream master because I'll see the balls, and this doesn't happen.
an issue
This
with your
doesn't fucking
fucking-
happen often, dude. It's just once in a
You
while.
made it seem
Dude.
like it was at least twice a week.
20, maybe 15 years from now when Steve dies, there's going to be an in memoriam at the Academy Awards,
Yeah.
and it's going to say
R.I.P.
Died.
Septic.
of cream master complications.
But if I
squeezed
if I
too
do this
tight.
Dude,
on
it
my-
went up inside
like,
him. You can see his nut in his heart.
If I do
Fucking-
this, no, seriously, check this out. Balls go back up once in a while. I'll push on my lower belly area right here, right above my penis, and I'll push them back down because they're that far up.
Dude, that's like
I think it might also have to do with like
Has that ever happened to you?
it has happened to me.
mine don't
It
just
has
go
happened.
up into
No,
me.
what
I'd
I'm
have
saying
to
is,
push
you
them
just
up.
don't
dude,
notice.
I noticed.
You know what I'm talking about when like you've had a lot of coffee or a lot of vape, so you have a lot of like stimulants and you're
Yeah.
it's tighter,
dare you.
right?
I'm not talking about just tight.
No, but you know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
When it's tighter.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's more likely to happen when your shit's tight because like they're already
Yeah.
up
Your
higher,
shit's tight, dude.
and then like maybe the way you move or something, it might like pop one up.
Yeah, maybe.
Might, like,
I don't
pop it
know.
up.
I did notice
How
that
dare you tell me that I wouldn't
Yesterday,
feel my nut go up into my cream master?
you don't really notice it.
I would.
Well, no, because you don't. It's like I
I'm
swear.
very
He's a
aware.
psychic link, dude.
Listen to me, bitch. I'm very aware where my nuts are.
as mine, dude.
He's like this. I'm very aware of where my nuts are.
You go into like half fucking. I'm very aware.
No, it's the way you said it because like you're like this. This is exactly what you did.
Do it exactly.
I'm so aware of where my nuts
Oh,
are.
I didn't say so.
Fuck, I'm sorry.
Yeah, dude.
That's
Anyway.
You know, let's
What
just
were you
call it.
gonna
No,
say?
I'm pissed.
The
I'm
second
pissed.
thing? I'm pissed
Let's
too.
call
I was
it.
just gonna say I'm pretty sure it happened yesterday after I finished coming. I'm pretty sure.
So it's much more frequent than you made it out to be 60 seconds ago. If it happened
No, because
yesterday.
it doesn't happen every time I come.
60 seconds.
I mean,
Because I would notice if it was like a every time
don't
I come
have to
thing,
be
but
in-
I noticed because it was.
Something out of the ordinary.
Dude.
That made you notice.
please don't be embarrassed by this. I hope we are embarrassing.
Oh, I just want to say a great,
That's it?
great way to support me in my dire times because I'm now
Patreon.
running out of money and I don't have something to sell
That is
to,
good.
to
Defective
get me out of
Cream
this.
Master.
Is it's not anything to do with my Cream Master. Support me by listening to my music, and that goes for all of us. Spotify, Apple Music, because all of our shit's out anyway. Listening to music is also a great way to support us.
Yeah, if you're trying to support Steve's Cream Master,
It's cool that we're all
just
doing
go listen to
music.
his music. It is so fun. I fucking love
Yeah.
it.
I'm excited to see how quickly it all stops. Just kidding.
Once we find something better.
What's better than
There's
music?
nothing better
There's
than this.
nothing better
It's-
than music, man.
It's just an ideal situation because you can do something all by yourself.
Right. You can do it. You can just go and you can do it. If you want to collaborate with someone, you can, but you can be always doing it. There's never any blockage.
It's
of
definitely
like,
not the only thing I want to do.
Well, that's stupid.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding. What else do you want to do?
No, I just want to start getting into the actual film industry.
Right.
Figure that shit out.
Yeah.
Otherwise, what's this all about, you know?
I thought you were just going to keep breathing.
Me too.
I
Now it's
can't.
gonna be like, what's
Oh.
up? Well, you guys,
Yeah, I mean, we're at 57. It's probably.
Thank you guys
Do we
for
have any
continuing to
fucking-
watch. What's up, man?
Sorry, I was
Yeah.
trying to kiss you again.
All right. Well, you're really far. We appreciate you guys sticking around. We're hoping to make some changes to the podcast and
that's right.
up the quality a little bit, you know. Obviously, we've all been going through different things, all in kind of different mindsets and dealing with our own personal things, which is fine. You know, it's life. But yeah, we definitely want to like make this better if we can, but don't count on it. What do you think?
Like today, we used lights.
Yeah, that's a big step up. It's just when you don't have like a permanent podcast set. It's
Yeah,
just,
I
like,
agree. I wish we
little
had like a
demotivational
really
stuff.
nice permanent set. It helps inspire conversation. I feel like too.
Yeah.
Like we're in
No,
the
no,
chill
no.
zone where it feels
I
more
think-
natural. Where like I feel like I don't have to talk as much because you just chill when you're in the
Well,
chill zone. You chill.
I don't know. I think
know?
we have better podcasts now. I think our conversations during these podcasts are much better now than they ever were on a
Interesting.
real set because I don't think we thrive in
Success.
well, no, I don't think
Structure?
we thrive in structure. Yeah, I think
True.
in
I
chaos
think we
is where
can,
we
but
reign.
there has to be like a level to it. Like it
Some
can't
of
be
our
like it can't be
funniest
full on
moments
structure where it's like we have a full crew. Okay, the podcast is over.
Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next week. Thank you to all our sponsors. God bless you. Follow us all on our social medias. Do it now because one day we're all gonna.
Dude, everyone who's watching already knows who the fuck you are.
Thanks, man. See
Tell
you
your
guys.
friends, man.
Share the podcast with 1,000 lovers.
And if you find three black guys.